everybody and welcome back to another video. So I'm just about to react to the official running order for semi-final one. It's literally just about to come out. So I've got an idea. I've got this completely wrong, but my predicted order: Ireland go first, Portugal second, Malta third, Croatia fourth, Norway fifth, Latvia sixth, Serbia closing out the first half in seventh, and then Switzerland, Czechia, Moldova 8, 9, 10, Netherlands 11, Sweden 12, Azerbaijan 13, Israel 14, Finland 15. So yeah, let's have a look to see how wrong I was. Right, hopefully this will go. Hopefully this won't get copyrighted or blocked either. So I thought this was starting at 7, but it's actually starting at 6, and I completely mistook that one. Right, I'm going to pause this for now, and then as soon as it starts, I'll resume. Right, okay, let's go. Here we go. First semi-final running order. Oh, Norway opening. I did think Norway could open, but alright. I thought they would have done Ireland. Not bad. Sets the tone. Makes sense. Who's been given the death slot, I wonder? Malta. I had them go third. It reminds me of Latvia last year. Same sort of tempo. I think this is still underrated, being honest. Who's got the quirky third? Serbia third again. You're killing Luke. This is wrong. I feel like someone's just stabbed me. This is horrible. He'll stand out though. Yeah, my running order made more sense. Fourth, Latvia. I don't get it. They've put the more slower, quirky songs much later in that middle. I guess there are some heavyweights, but they've just gone and put two heavyweights almost back to back. I think Latvia, again, underrated song. This might actually stand out amongst that. Good slot for Portugal. And I think that it'll be something that no one's really expecting. So I'm wondering now if Croatia's been given the 7th slot, given how much of a out-of-the-box scenario it is. Happy for the Portuguese fans. This is a good spot for them. Yeah, so they are getting 7th. Ireland 6th. A lot later than I expected. I thought they would honestly go in the first few entries. And it has 1 in the title. They missed some up with that. I'm just thinking going right before Croatia may not necessarily be the greatest thing for them, because that's just going to really almost screw it up for them, I think. This is going to go down an absolute spectacle. I just can't see a situation where Croatia won't go through. I mean, we've seen what the national final performance gives, and if anything, I think it's just going to be as chaotic, if not more. But anyways, that concludes the first half of that first semi. Let's see who they've put in 8th. What should be like the Dutch or something like that? Got one! Switzerland 8th. Yes, got one right. Right after Croatia. That is a massive... That is whiplash. It's a totally different thing. Talking about war on both sides. I see what they did there. Yeah, that might actually allow it to stand out somewhat. Ooh, okay, Israel 9th. I'm wondering if we're going to have a break after Switzerland then, because apparently from what I heard Israel's going to end up with some big staging. Fair enough, and I guess they're trying to split the 3 massive upbeat songs. I love this bit. This bit really stands out. Got 2. Haha, Moldova 10th. I think it's so difficult to split a lot of these up because they've all got the same sort of pace and that they all have the same sort of dynamics. I mean, this is another somewhat upbeat entry, so I guess you have to try and put the slower songs in where you can. Again, Moldova know how to stage, they'll do well with this. Alright. Ooh, close. Sweden 11th, so I'm wondering now if we might go break Israel, Moldova, break Sweden. Fair enough, I was close with this one. So I'm wondering if the Netherlands might follow now. Or Azerbaijan even, just to slow it down a bit. Should, again, stand out. Should go through. Okay, Azerbaijan following. Again, another song that people have written off. I think this is actually somewhat different for them, and I respect the fact they're taking a risk. Obviously I'm going to need to talk through this before it gets copyrighted, but yeah, makes sense. I think they'll go in with another upbeat song now. Okay, Czech Republic 13th, fair enough. Finland's going to close this, aren't they? It'd be really daft to have the Netherlands close. I thought this would have been earlier on, being honest, but yeah, it flows. And it's probably one of the only few mid-tempo songs we've got in this second half, so makes a lot of sense. I'm just hoping that the staging is rather impressive, simply because I didn't have much to work with in that national final performance. Yeah. This is such a beautifully well written song, but there's that part of me that wishes that the juries would have been voting in this, because I think this would have benefited from it so much. But I think this is probably the best place to put it. Actually, it'll give a bit more weight to it, and I think the public will probably appreciate it more. But Finland's closing, and I think that's just taking all the televote points here. Perfect closer. It's exactly where I was going with it, and I think a lot of people said they'd go with this as well. I expect Finland to win this semi-final, not gonna lie. I think if the juries would have been there, I think Sweden might have had it, but I can see Finland winning it. So yeah, that is semi-final 1's running order. I can see where they're going with it. I think they've hit the post on a few of these things, or maybe I did. Yeah, I can understand where they're going with this. I feel bad for a few of the nations that they've just been effectively screwed over. A bit shocked that Serbia's going in third place, well, going in third again, but people talk about the second spot being the death slot, but I think third is actually the most difficult to qualify from. So I feel like he's just been shafted a little bit, but he's one of the big favourites, so I expect him to go through. So hopefully that will turn out well. Anyways, I'm going to leave this video here. I'm going to now look at semi-final 2, and hopefully I might get a few more correct. So out of those 15, I got 3 correct, so that's better than nothing, I guess. Anyways, see you in the next one.